Please welcome Whoopi Goldberg! This is like just one of the biggest highlights of my life, Whoopi. Being able to sit here and say to you, but you know how much I love you. You know this. And I'm so excited because we decorated our green rooms. Yes. And I had the Joan Rivers room, the Lucille Ball room, the Marsha Warfield room, and the Whoopi room. That's our Whoopi green room. So, can you tell me, was there anything we missed? We got the shoes, we got the habit. Is there anything, how did we do?
You did beautifully. You did beautifully.
Look,
I'm gonna send you some shoes.
Oh, you gonna send me the real shoes?
Yeah, I'm gonna send you some real shoes. Keep the other shoes too, but I'm gonna send you some of mine. But I'll spray them before I send them.
This is what I love, and if you know, you watch The View, and Whoopi's dressing room is full of the most exotic-looking shoes, and every once in a while, Whoopi gets in the mood, and she'll go in there and pick out a pair of shoes. And so I went in there, and I picked out all the ones. She's like, bitch, I said one pair of shoes. Where you going with all these shoes? And I love that. I'm so thankful that you like the room.
Love the room.
And you have now, wait a minute, hold on. I want to bring them out because you got the new holiday sweaters out.
Yes.
These are, look, okay, look at this Whoopi right here. It says, I'm so broke, right there. But now you're doing something different with the holiday sweaters. These are
the socks.
These are the socks.
And we have dog sweaters now.
Okay, wait. This is for the dog.
Yeah.
This is so cute.
It is kind of cute.
So, like, everybody can be dressed up the same. Now we can include our dog.
Yeah. Or the cats didn't work out the way I wanted them to. The cat scratched me up.
Okay, you tried to put it on the cat?
I tried to put it on the cat. Cat said, get away from me.
So you did it on the dog?
I did. So I put it on the dogs because, you know, Alex, my daughter, has 2 Frenchies and a chocolate lab. So I figured I'd probably do something for them as well. And they look as ridiculous as you want them to look. and I wish I could say, yeah, they look really amazing. No, they look ridiculous. Dogs in clothes is ridiculous, and I love it. So it's perfect. And I love your sweater.
Oh, right here.
No, up in the back where she has the little tiny elf. See it?
Oh, you got to stand out.
Yeah.
Stand out.
I love that.
Sweater.
I love that.
Well, we got our sweaters. So good. So we got our Whoopi sweaters. I love this.
Yeah.
Now, Whoopi, you got your great-granddaughter, Charlie Rose.
Yeah.
And I know you're excited about that. Is she, like, what's her personality? Is she gonna be like a little Whoopi?
Oh, God, no.
No?
No. She's an individual. She asks a lot of questions, and she doesn't just take your word for it. She wants you to explain why.
Okay.
You know, and then she just, you know, she just likes to do her thing. She loves to hug.
She does.
So she'll say to people, can I hug you?
Really?
Yeah, it's in her. That's her.
So when she's asking you all the questions, do you have the patience for her to just keep answering?
Well, if I have an answer, sometimes I say, you know, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
You know, that's what you told me to do with Jeffrey. When Jeffrey was asking me a bunch of questions, you said, tell him you don't know. And he was asking Whoopi, and I said, Jeffrey, I don't know. And he goes, you supposed to be the mommy. And I said, Whoopi said to tell you I don't know.
Well, the thing about being the mommy is mommies don't know everything.
That's right.
You know, and so we have to say, hey, You know, you might have to ask somebody else this question or look it up if you can read.
Oh my gosh, exactly.
Depends on how old they are.
I like that. I want to say, because we were texting and you were in Italy. You just bought a home in Italy. So, but I was curious. When your team told me Whoopi's in Italy, I thought you didn't like to fly.
I don't.
Okay, so
But
how you get there?
the deal was this. I felt at some point, I needed to have a place where I could go, where I felt I didn't have to pick up the phone, where I didn't have to do anything. Someplace I could just go disappear.
Yeah.
And I borrowed some money from a friend of mine because I found something that I wanted and I didn't have the dough. You know, I got a lot of family. And a friend of mine was good enough to loan me the dough. And when I started to realize that that was the place for me, Tom and I had a conversation, and he said, you know, you can't do what you used to do, which is have all these places and then you never go because you don't want to get on the plane. So I said, you know, you're right. So you know, the people at Delta have been really nice to me, and I've been sort of getting on a plane and swallowing. I just came back actually from Disney.
Okay.
I went down and read the Christmas Story.
Right.
Didn't get hit by lightning, so I'll probably be back next year as well. You know. Because you're like, and the Lord said. You know. And it turned out all right. But I've been flying. I still don't love it, but I know that at the end of the trip, I'm going to be someplace where I can just be.
And just relax.
Yeah.
Your spirit.
Yeah.
You know, because I know when you have your Christmas parties at home, you're going to have a Christmas party maybe in Italy?
No.
Okay, no. Well, I was just trying. I'm only asking because I want to come. That's all. I don't really care about the Christmas party.
Well, no, I assume you're going to do that anyway.
Yeah,
you know when our breaks are.
Yes.
You know, and so let's talk about it because I want folks to come because I feel like everybody needs a place, whether it could be just your room, but it has to be a place where it's just you and everybody knows not to bother you. You know, and I've never had that. You know, I've always sort of been accessible to everybody. I've never had a place where where people know not to do it, and everybody's left me alone. It's been the greatest thing.
Okay.
So I feel good about it.
I want that kind of recharge.
Yeah. Can I just say how amazing you look?
Oh, Wolf, thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. I
appreciate it. I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm trying. Because, you know, and I've told this story about when you took me and you bought me clothes when I first came out from California because I didn't know how to dress.
You needed some help. Just in terms of weather, she didn't.
I had a Gap tank top with my bra strap showing.
And it was cold, and it was like, babe, you gotta get some, come on, let's just go shopping. And she's like, no, I don't have the dough. I said, don't worry about it. Let us get you what you need. So that's not something you have to think about.
And you said to me when they told me, when I was gonna pay, I thought my card was gonna get declined when I went to pay for it, and they said, Miss Goldberg paid for it. And when I was crying again in your shoulder, Whoopi said to me, pay it forward.
Yeah.
That's what you always say, pay it forward.
Yeah.
Because you're amazing like that.
Well, no, listen, people have been really nice to me through my career and been really good to me. People don't understand that. And it's not because you know about it. It's always quiet on the down low. And it's because if you know somebody can use some help and you can help, why don't you help? You know, so life is good.
Life is so good, and you are paying it forward, and you were just expanding everything in your repertoire, as if you can't expand anymore. You did executive produce a Lifetime movie, and the Lifetime movie was called A New Orleans Noel.
Yes.
And you did this, and that's Keisha Knight Pulliam who's having her baby.
Yeah.
But Patti LaBelle.
You know.
Okay, the great Patti LaBelle.
Yes.
Why was it important to have Patti in your movie?
Listen, Patti needs to be in every movie. You know what I mean? I just feel like no matter what's going on, could be a horror movie, and then, you know, you're going up and you're going like this, and suddenly a door opens and says, hey, it's me, Patti LaBelle, you all right? You know, I want her to be in everything because she is, to me, she is one of those people that is a one of a kind.
Yes.
There's no one like her. And when they said that it was going to be Patti's movie, I said, well, what can we do to help? Because Tommy adores her as well. We try to bug her a lot, you know.
And you bugged her, and here in this book, you are bugging us. I love it. It says, 2 old broads, stuff you need to know that you didn't know. Now, what do you wish you would have known before you wrote this book?
Well, here's the thing. My friend Emmy Hecht, who was 93, just passed. And she was the most remarkable hip surgeon. And she really wanted to talk to people about getting older because everybody kvetches about it, but nobody is willing to stop getting older, really, because we know what that means. So she felt that if you were going to age, have a good time. And she said, but my book feels dry. Can you bring some humor to it? So I said, yeah, I could write some stuff. So I wrote some stuff, and she said, no, I need a little more. I'm like, okay. And so I wrote some more, and then after she'd passed and I really read it, I found that we are quite simpatico. She was an amazing woman. I met her because I went to a fashion show, a Ralph Rucci fashion show. Now, Ralph Rucci, you know, those clothes are like, you know? And these 2 ladies were sitting there and and I leaned over and I said, you are the flyest bitches I've ever seen in my life. You know? And that's how we became friends, and we were friends for about 10 or 11 years, and she was really helpful when we've had issues with friends that have had stuff. And so she was wonderful, and all she wanted to do was make sure this got done, and I really wanted to make sure we got it done before she passed, and we did.
And you got it done before she passed.
Yeah.
And another thing you're about to do, very quickly, Sister Act 3. Sister Act 3. Okay, now I am hearing rumors that Lizzo and soon-to-be mama Keke Palmer might be in Sister Act 3.
And maybe even Sherri Shepherd, you don't know.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my God.
But wait, before we talk about Sister Act 3, you should know that we got a script, and we're working on it, and we're trying to figure out where everybody fits. We want to get Maggie back. We want to get everybody back in and take it. But I want to encourage people to go see Till, which is the other film that we've produced.
And this is the story about Emmett Till.
Yeah.
And you produced this movie as well. This took you 20 years.
Well, it took me 11. And it took the writer 20 years to get anybody to pay attention. Because people kept saying, nobody wants to see this movie, it's not good. But I must tell you, if you have 11-year-olds, you can take them to see this movie, because this is a movie fundamentally about a mother and a child. That's what it's about. You know what happened to him. You're not going to see that happen to him, but you will be with her as she makes really crucial decisions about how her life is going to go forward. It is not something you should be afraid to see. Everybody should see it, because we all know mothers, we all know sons. And this is a reminder that if we let racism run rampant, this is what happens. The outcome of what they did to Emmett is what happens, and that should concern us all. Everybody. It's not just one group now, it's all of us. So please go see the movie. The mother is magnificent, Danielle. Danielle Detweiler is superb. You've never seen a performance like this, and the young man playing Emmett is delicious. I play her mother. I'm good. You know. But that's all of it. That's what's been going on.
And this is why we love you so much, because you really do live the pay it forward life. You do. And you care about so many people. And as I was telling the audience, they just can't even scratch the surface of Whoopi Goldberg, Karen Johnson, the love of my life. And I thank you, Whoopi, for saying yes to me. This
Every
means
day,
so
all
much.
day long. Anytime, Sherri. You know I love you.
I love you too.
We're gonna have a good time.